Good morning. It's Sunday, September 9th. Heading out to the White River Campground and the trailhead to start the Wonderland Trail. Still have a lot of smoke that's come up from the south from Oregon, so it's pretty hazy out. It's supposed to have good weather. I'm seeing on the weather reports it's going to be pretty nippy in the morning at camp, probably in the low 40s. We're here at White River Campground. Get ready to go about 10 o'clock. I'm getting ready to head out here, and here we go. Heading toward the trailhead. I did get my base weight was 29 pounds. I think with water, I'm carrying 2 liters right now. I drink a lot, so don't judge. I'm probably coming in with that water weight, maybe 32-ish. Here's a sign to the trailhead and the historic log cabin. Go behind the sign back there, and here's the trail up. Here we go. This is 2.2 according to the map up. So I think the frozen lake, it's like 6.5 miles. Guess I'm breathing heavy and I just started. Not in hiking shape. Really didn't do a lot of training this year, but going anyway. Just take my time. I'm about 0.7 in. I gotta tell you, it's slow going. You may ask, well, why start out uphill? Why don't you just go to Sunrise and go across the Sunrise Ridge? Last thing I want to do coming across the White River is hike up to Sunrise uphill 3 miles. I'd rather get this big climb out of the way first and just cross the river and sashay into camp. It's okay, first day uphill. Usually it takes me a couple miles to get my breathing down and my legs warmed up, so. 1.7 in. It's taken me an hour and 10 minutes to get there. I am moving really slow. I'm hitting a wall right now. As the saying goes, train, train, train. Not something I did, so we're gonna power through this. I had to stop, drop my pack, a potty break. And then I was feeling hot spots on my feet already. So when I get up to Shadow Lake, I'm gonna take my shoes and my socks off and let them air out a little bit. Oh, I forgot to mention, so when I pulled over to stop, I saw this movement off of my right peripheral, and I look over on this tree, and there was a long-snouted animal. I think I saw a fisher. They reintroduced him into the Mount Rainier National Park. It was pretty small, so I don't know if it was a female, a baby, or a juvenile. Never seen one before. I was blessed to see one. He looked right at me and scurried off. That's freaking cool. I'm feeling a little bit better after dropping my pack because I'm getting a blister hot spot on my heel of all damn places. I'm about 2.8, 2.9 up. You can see the wildfire smoke. It's really hazy. Other mountains peeking out. So that rumbling you hear in the distance, that's White River. And sometimes it's so quiet. Quiet is loud, if that makes sense. Grateful for just stillness. Ready to be done with this uphill. Sometimes you just have to go, wow, on the river. That's the glacier way down there. Well, what do my eyes appear to see? The dreaded stairs. I mentioned I hate stairs. Right before I start up is 3.3 miles according to my tracker. There's the junction. My tracker, when I get up there, probably say 3.5. So all you out there planning White River to Sunrise Rim Trail, it's not 2.2 to the junction. It's 3.5. Really want some lunch. I'm starting to get really hungry. Sunrise Camp, 0.8. On the Sunrise Rim Trail, heading towards Shadow Lake. I'm gonna have lunch there. I gotta tell you, I'm spent. I'm like really freaking spent. Yeah, I'm pretty hungry. My legs are like rubber. That lactic acid on that climb is just kind of stuck. When you get to Shadow Lake, eat a couple of peanut butter and jelly tortillas and some chips. There she is. There's Shadow Lake. Rim trail here. A little side trail, spur trail. But this is a lake. Nice flat rock to put my butt on, eat some lunch, get my boots off. I gotta find my first aid kit. That's my lunch view. And it looks like I got the place to myself. Had a nice lunch here. I feel way better now that I ate. I think I got about 3 more miles to Berkeley. It's 2 o'clock, so I'm hoping to be at camp by 5. I got my first aid kit and put it on my left heel. So it's pretty red. It's angry. Coming up on the signpost here. I think we go to the right. The frozen lake is a mile. This is Sunrise Camp. Got a pit toilet. Not sure what the building is. See, we got some other campsites over here as well. It might be, oh, that's a group site. A lot of chipmunks running around. All right, first order of business when we get to camp, get the tent up, pads up, blown up. Got these wet clothes. Then go get some water. Rehydrate, get dinner going. I need to stretch out. Use a massage ball on my feet. Well, that was a big old people train, and a lot of Wonderland hikers on that, and a lot of day hikers too. Man, I gotta tell you, I'm whooping. I didn't think it'd be that bad on my legs, but dang, yeah, it is. Trail them out, Fremont. 2.2 to Berkeley. I think up here I'm gonna take a break, just sit down for a second. That uphill up the frozen lake kicked my ass. Most of it's downhill from here. Give my quads a nice break. The mountain is under the smoke. I was hoping the mountain goats would be out, but I don't see any right now. All right, I think we're getting close to the junction. I'm gonna start heading downhill to Berkeley. Coming to the junction on the trail that way, rather than loop straight ahead. Yep, so here's the trail going down. See Berkeley Park down below. Beautiful. Sometimes you'll see bears down in the valley here. I don't care what anybody says. Berkeley Park is stunning. I was hoping the mountain goats, they like to hang out down here. I don't think I'm gonna hike out here anymore in September because it's just dry. I mean, everything's dry. I left Shadow Lake. I didn't fill the bladder up. I was like, I'll make it there. I'll be fine. I had a liter left. I'm almost out. So there's no water from Shadow Lake if you come down to Berkeley Park. Okay, finally made it to Berkeley, so it's like toilet is to the right. I do not hear any water. I really hope there's some here, because I really don't want to hike back to go get some. Let me get in here and figure this out. Looks like we got the group site. Air pole. That's gonna be home for the night. Just put the tent up here. Lots of logs to sit on. I think there's a trail down to the creek down there somewhere. Yeah, you can see I'm getting a swollen cheekbone here. So I was coming into site 1 and you have to hop over this log, and somehow this branch jumped up in between my feet and I fell flat on my freaking face. That hurt. I'm down trying to get water and the Sawyer just wasn't flowing water. I don't know what was wrong with it, so I tried blowing it out and got it working. The CNOC cap fell out of my pocket, went flying down the river. So much for that. I'll have to figure another cap out or find a cap or something. Maybe, who knows? Maybe it'll pop up on the riverbank tomorrow. And then I grabbed the platypus bladder. It falls out of my hand into the river and goes ripping down the stream. Well, one of the ladies from the group before just so happened to come down at that time. She's like, oh no, your bladder. And she bounces across the rocks like Superwoman. Gets my bladder. Reflections of the day. This was a very hard day for me. Mentally, it's hard. Emotionally, it's hard. Only makes you stronger. Do better tomorrow. I'm going to eat my dinner. Here, let me show you what I got. So I got some chicken rice curry. Finish eating that. This is a group site. Group site and site 1 are at this spot. The toilet's across the trail. And then I guess like 50 feet down the trail is another spot. After I eat, I'm going to go soak my feet in the river and then get in the tent and stretch. Hope my face feels better. I had my tent set up in that spot, but it was really sloped to one side. Found this spot much more level. I'm gonna go check the toilet out and then come back and get in there and fix that all up and get ready for bed.